Hello and welcome back to MoAre5. I decided to cast this game quickly. Game number 2 is actually running right now in my real time, and I've decided to cast this game, game 1, before actually going away, so I will finish this cast like from my time out tomorrow. We have Hera, calling himself Hera plus Herina. Not sure, maybe it's called Hera actually. I'm calling him Hera, so it's Herina for me right now. As the Mayans and Kamigawa playing as the Huns here. I don't know much about Kamigawa. He's an 1800 player, not really an arena player, not so many 1v1s on that account that I just checked, but apparently a solid player, I guess at least. And Hera, known for Arabia, Huns war in Arabia or in general. And we are seeing no castle coming up for Hera as the Mayans player. Instead, the barracks is up with an Eagle Warrior coming out. Monastery, as well as 2 TCs. 1 TC on that second gold, which is inside but forward. Main gold safe in the back, second stone safe in the back, third gold actually safe in the back, which is awesome. Here deer inside, I guess he lured some of those. And only the second stone, where is that? No, second stone also safe in the back. The main stone is forward, sorry. Second stone safe in the back here. And 3 TCs coming up, so 2 more. Let's see how he's going to play this. And we have then Kamigawa playing as the Huns, main stone and second gold. Safe in the back, the main gold forward on the side here, that's alright, second stone outside, and the third gold outside. You can see 1 relic close to space, second relic close to space. We have done a third relic and an extra gold here, another extra gold, another relic, that's relic number 4 I think, and number 5 here. Closer, a little bit closer to Hera, and I haven't seen a lot of this game because I tuned it pretty late. Actually, Mem is casting this game, and he was like going to spoil this 46 minutes in when he started to cast, so I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Hera, as we can see, a few Eagle Warriors out, so he should be able to get a few relics in, but 1 monk going down. Nice catcher from Kamigawa. Eagle Warriors only running after that scout, no chance. And Kamigawa actually saying, okay, you may go aggressive, so I'm gonna start and stonewall this. I don't really see the reason for that right now, because it hasn't seen any plumed archers, nothing yet. And Hera is not going for a castle at this point. Kamigawa is in stone, so we may go for a castle. Hera, only 60 stone on the bank. We have 1, 2, 3 TCs, so 3 TC boom. And is he going for the relics now? There's 1 relic inside. Now the Eagle Warriors are protecting that monk, and I think he should be able to get that relic number 2 in. Scout again trying to find that monk, and that's 1, 2, 3 hits. Another monk going down for the scout this time. But looking good for Kamigawa right now, actually. The score pretty much the same. Villager numbers not far apart, with players on 3 TCs as far as I know. Let's check. 1 TC on that stone and wood line. Another TC on the main gold. Main TC. That's 3 TCs for him as well. I don't know. Stable coming up. Imperial Age click for Kamigawa first. Hera doing Loom right now. Imperial Age also coming in. He broke that palisade wall, but Blacksmith only attacked by 1 Eagle Warrior. This is going to take forever. And we have a castle protecting the main gold. Looking good for now. Both players just booming. Husband and Bloodlines. Marauders coming in. Very interesting upgrade, because it allows the Tarkan production in the stables, and we are actually going to see a few Tarkans. I know that for sure. I've seen the game at minute 46, and I'm gonna skip a little bit to that. Going on 100 speed right now. I'm gonna try and get the upgrades done. Check the elite Tarkan coming in, my hand card coming in, elite plumed archer actually on the way with 2 castles here for Hera, and the first Tarkans arriving, going in actually. And I'm gonna slow down a little bit here to see that they cannot reach anything, because more houses coming up. Plumed archers, elite plumed archers actually with full attack upgrades, except for, I guess, not Dammering yet, but should come up soon. More barracks on the way. Are going to face elite Tarkans with 4+4, and they are really tanky, and there's halberdiers on the field. But those plumed archers, you can see 5+4 attack and then 4+4 defense, pierce armor. That means they're only doing 1 damage, and those Tarkans are really strong actually against elite plumed archers, because 170 HP, it takes forever. It really takes forever for plumed archers to take them down. There is no attack bonus against Tarkans for plumed archers, for a change, because they got so many bonuses like against Eagle Warriors and Huskouts and whatsoever, but not against Tarkans. Of course, the halberdiers will be good. And now heavy Cav archers coming in. Cav archers for now. 2 man's operation on the way for Kamigawa. Hera doing another castle. That's castle number 3 as far as I can see this, and it's going to be a race for the golds as well, because of course Hera is taking gold number 3, and Kamigawa also moved out to take his 3rd gold. Now moving to take that extra gold here. This relic still not being taken. Kamigawa can see it. Not sure why he's not going for that. Maybe he's concentrating on the middle. Pit archer, Dammering, passing tactics, chemistry are coming in. Elite Eagle Warrior, conscription, plate mail armor, hoardings for Hera. We're gonna see a lot of upgrades and an Imperial Age fight 37 minutes into the game. Players are waiting for their armies to get bigger, get more numbers up, and Kamigawa has a strong army going for himself. The Halberdiers are the only thing that stops these elite Tarkans, and now there is a Trebuchet starting to hit that siege workshop and maybe the castle next. Of course, Elite Eagle Warrior is now in the field. They have 100 HP. Yes, so upgrades are done. Obsidian Arrow is not needed for the mains in this game because we're not going to see any Arbalest. Very, very nice technology in my opinion. That Trebuchet take down a castle now. Was just a siege workshop. Now the Halberdiers moving in, and Elite Tarkans actually falling quite fast here. But there are still heavy cav archers behind that, and they're going to be able to even compete with the Elite Plumed Archers, I guess. 80 HP against 65. Of course, the Elite Plumed Archers are more cost effective. And I guess Kamigawa needs a few more military buildings actually. Not so many stables up for him. A few in the back here. That's only 6 as far as I counted. Actually, TC on the other extra gold. Good job for him. But Hera is now pushing and looks to be in a good position at this point. 34 against 59 military units, not so far apart in the numbers, and now the Elite Tarkans moving in again, and as we said, the Elite Plumed Archers need forever to take these down. Against the Heavy Cav Archers they're good, but once the Halberdiers are gone, the Elite Tarkans have free pass to take down a lot of Elite Plumed Archers. This castle may not even get finished, and that's first Catram coming in now for the Hans player for Kamigawa here, doing a few Catrams, going for siege rams soon I guess, as soon as he may be able to afford it. Resources quite low actually. Hera looking a little bit better at this point, but Kamigawa with a score lead. Way better KD. Look at this. Hera lost a lot of units here, and that castle is not going up. Hera got 2 more castles in the bank, not producing a lot of Elite Plumed Archers right now, 180 population. Kamigawa is actually housed, 199, and capped, let's go like that. Siege rams coming in from Hera though. This could be a very deciding fight here with the siege rams against cap rams. And somewhat around that time I think Mem started to cast here. Not sure what I saw of this game. Went really fast for me as well because I was late. But looks like Kamigawa is holding grounds and still with the score lead. Able to attack a castle here, very important to see. Taking a lot of gold, and Hera has the relic advantage for nil. That's a big problem here for Kamigawa over the long run. So he actually needs to do something. He's got the siege ram upgrade, propulsion coming from Hera, and the first few light cav raiding that wood line. Very good idea. If you could go into those wood lines, Hera might be in trouble a little bit. 140 villages is a nice number for the Hans player here for Kamigawa. And he's again moving forward, Trebuchet hitting that castle once more. Siege ram should move forward in my opinion, and now the heavy cav archers need to take care of those Halberdiers. You can see them flooding in. The Elite Tarkans actually melting pretty fast. That's a fight you maybe shouldn't take. I think Kamigawa could use his own Halberdiers, or maybe Elite Skirmishes, one of both. Wouldn't be too bad, because he needs something to stop those Halberdiers, other than the Heavy Cav Archers, which are staying pretty much behind all game. The Trebuchet is almost taking down the castle, and the castle is going down. Good job here for Kamigawa. -1 castle, very important to see, because Hera needs the Plumed Archers. I don't think he can transition easily. Okay, he could do siege rams and Halberdiers, he doesn't have any gold left, but still, you want to have the Plumed Archers. And now Kamigawa, not so many Tarkans left. That's the problem for him. Hera low on gold, Kamigawa actually with a decent gold count. That TC finally being attacked, I guess. In the middle, still a fight happening, and this fight has been going for quite some time. More than 500 dead units in that game already, 50 minutes into the game. And Kamigawa again breaking free a little bit, fighting back, and Trebuchet is still up. Let's see where Kamigawa is moving next, but Hera is spreading a little bit now. Another castle here, a few more barracks coming up. And it looks like Hera has no intentions to give up. The score is very close. Both players are on roughly 200 population, so population capped. Hussar now coming in from Kamigawa, investing a little more gold, and I think Hussar is a good idea, as well as the Elite Skirmishes. Now moving in, the question is, what is Hera going to do? Elite Skirms are countering pretty much everything that is standing on the field, and I think more Elite Skirmishes would be helpful a lot, would be helping a lot for Kamigawa. Let me check archer ranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that only 5 archer ranges? That's not enough. You need more. That's a big problem in my opinion. You got a lot of wood in the bank. Why aren't you doing a few more forward archery ranges and get more Elite Skirmishes? Like this, Kamigawa is losing numbers here, still 50 plus units, and the Tarkans moving on the left hand side. 2 actually got in to take down a TC, and that's not gonna happen. Should attack the villages here, and the siege ram went down as well. It's good idea to get a little bit of raiding done. Now Hera is taking that extra gold. This one's been that farm, that's quite funny to see. And now in the middle of Plumed Archers are actually controlling the game pretty much, and there's a good amount of Elite Skirmishes at this point in the field, but Hera still with a better better military count. Kamigawa looking good in the score, but this could go either way right now. Tarkans may play a really important role next on, but they may not fire Halberdiers. That's a big problem. You need to focus those Halberdiers down. And right now, Hera has to move back. He's got a lot of elite plumed archers, but not against the Tarkans. We know that right now. And Kamigawa is actually able to push one more time, but there is enough Halberdiers now inside to stop the Hussars and the Tarkans. Kamigawa with good resources except for gold, of course. Hera actually lower on resources with 2 castles, 3 castles only, I think. Yep, 3 castles for both players actually. And now another trebuchet to take down castle number 3 or number 2, depending on how you count this. But there is a lot of Halberdiers now, and there is no more elite Tarkans, or almost no elite Tarkans anymore. Military numbers pretty similar, and there's a few siege ramps in the mix. For Hera 2, for Kamigawa 1. Kamigawa losing too many units, the elite march is too strong now, and Kamigawa has to go back, has to give up the idea of taking on this castle, and Hera also repaired the castle right now. So almost on full HP, back on full HP. Both players on low resources, and now can Kamigawa come back one more time? Can he get enough units up? Siege rams now approaching that castle, a very important castle to protect that eco and to give Kamigawa an attacking spot. And there's a siege workshop coming up forward. No more siege rams coming out, no more gold left for Kamigawa here. Doesn't have any relics. Oh, he got one at least, he picked that up. But Hera still with more military units, and he's sending more and more Halberdiers. Looking good right now. He's got a lot more barracks, I guess. That's at least 5 that I can see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 barracks. It's looking good, and a few castles. So he can produce a lot of Halberdiers actually. And 1 hour into the game, looks like Hera finally is getting an advantage here. Needs a little bit more siege as the siege rooms coming up. And once he's getting rid of the castle, the arena from Kamigawa is pretty much open. Kamigawa trying to hold this still. The elite skirmishers behind the castle, a good fighting position. Now the Hussars moving in to take down the siege rams. I think this castle should stand, but Hera is doing the right thing. Getting more forward barracks. He wants to reinforce his army, wants to get more and more Halberdiers in, because those Halberdiers can kill almost everything, even the elite skirmishers. And not so many elite plumed archers left, but the castle is down, and the military numbers now hugely in favor of Hera at this point. Only 25 for Kamigawa. Pretty low on resources and not enough military units. I'm saying it again, he needed more archery ranges, and he's calling GG finally. A little bit of an upsetting game to me, that's why I casted this, because it took more than 1 hour for Hera to win Mayans against Hans. Very strong fight by Kamigawa, and we're going into game 2. For me, that's tomorrow. Here goes game 2, and something special happening. First off, Kamigawa can see that Hera is going for the watchtower. Hera is going up to Castle H. The good timing, he lost a villager, that for Kamigawa lost the scout. So the Eagle Warrior was able to take down one will. Quick watchtower is coming up. Actually smart idea to place a watchtower on enemy main stone, because Kamigawa is Mayans now, so he wants to get a castle up. And the second stone is actually outside. It's actually looking good for Hera, but when I'm removing Fog of War, you can see Hera has no forward walls. He said he deleted 1 tile, and then why not delete all of them? Looks like he's very confident in that game. And here around the main gold, Kamigawa was actually able to take down one villager. We do see a stable up, and main stone for Hera safe in the back, second stone safe in the back, second gold safe in the back. The main gold and the third gold were inside. Now very forward the main gold, but apparently not a big problem. Monastery coming up for Hera, and what else do we have? Extra gold here, but it's trapped. The relics are all around. There's like 1, 2, 3 relics here. That's the second gold from Kamigawa, and the third gold from Kamigawa forward. I guess he used the villagers to take down this tower. I didn't see it, but the tower from Hera is gone already. And there's a siege workshop up for Hera as well. Hera got a knight and I guess a scout out. Yes. Kamigawa cannot see that siege workshop yet, and Kamigawa probably going with a castle now. Could have gone even a little bit more forward, maybe on the main stone, to make sure this is protected. The tower is going to give him a little bit of protection here. Kamigawa got the main gold on the side, a little bit trapped in that forest. In the back, a lot of nothing except for that extra gold here. The stones are all forward outside, the other golds are forward outside. There's that castle up for Kamigawa. And we're going to see the siege workshop immediately. No plumed archers yet, the first plumed archer arriving. Let's see what Hera is doing right now. I'm assuming a second TC coming up. Here we go. He is on stone, so he had the stone for the tower and the second TC now, and he's playing like Arabia Huntsword. That's pretty much his home map, his home setting, and he's saying, yeah, why do I need walls? Not sure if he actually accidentally deleted that vault, or maybe it was on purpose. And then he said, okay, why not? First Plumed Archer on the main gold, but there's the Knight, so Hera is gonna play what he's used to play, which is getting raided everywhere, but try to counterattack. Only problem for him is he needs to go through these walls. That single mangonel is taking this wall down, actually. Looks like Kamigawa is confident. See vault on that side. I think this might be open here. This is dangerous, and there's a few openings here as well. Now the Knight's going in, the mangonel going in. Let me go on 75 speed. Mangonel shot on the Knight and Scout. Good job, actually. There's one converted Plumed Archer. Kamigawa doesn't have so many military units, apparently. Yeah, then it's 10 right now. He's getting a lot of Plumed Archers here, actually. I think he almost could go in. If he's getting a good mangonel shot on the Plumed Archers with Bodkin arrow now, I think that's what he's been waiting for. Could go in, or is he going to counterattack? It's another possibility. He's sending them outside, actually. Still 3 villagers on stone. No second TC as of yet. There is a few walls coming up now, a little bit late. The Plumed Archer now moving forward. Used the mangonel. His Plumed Archers are going around to find Knights on the Scout, but 2 mangonels. This is dangerous. Kamigawa can see the 2 mangonels, obviously, and now he needs to be careful. This mangonel should go into action, and the Plumed Archers should protect this mangonel, actually. Now the Knights maybe dying, one going down immediately, and Hera still confident. He's gotten the score lead again, but it's very close. Nice shots with the mangonel, actually. 3 Plumed Archers dying. It's not looking good. Now it's 3 mangonels. Another Plumed Archer getting converted here, and what do we have? Finally, mangonel fight. 1 for nothing, and the second 1 for nothing, looking very good. Strong game for Kamigawa here, managing to take down 2 mangonels and not even losing HP on his own. Very strong wheelbarrow coming in, but no second TC, and I think you need finally second TC. Would have preferred to see like here on the wood line, but it's got 2 lumber camps. This was pretty good, actually. Another Plumed Archers are moving forward because Hera, of course, is open. The Knight going down fast, and Hera got 3 TCs up. I like the TC positions. That's Arabia style, I think, going to protect the entrances, but the Plumed Archers can go through, and maybe they find the stone or a lumber camp, something like that. And I think that was 1 villager at least going down for 1 Plumed Archer, second villager dying. Good job at this point. The mangonel coming back, and Hera is going with more Knights, I guess. Yes, Knight production still going. Not going for Cav Archers. I guess the Plumed Archers are too cost effective, but Knights should be alright, and the Monks are going to help and heal, maybe convert 1 or 2 times. Hera doing Chain Guarding Arbor even, so the Knights will have +1 for now. No bloodlines yet. I guess +2 might come in very soon, and that mangonel is under heavy attack, taking down 1 Plumed Archer, and 1 mangonel going down for that. Good job here from Kamigawa again. Hera, of course, with a lot more villagers at this point. It's like 18 difference, but Kamigawa with the military advantage, and he's going to push 3 relics in the monastery right now, and this monastery may go down pretty fast. More Knights coming up for Hera. Is producing a lot here. Now second and third stable on the way. Bloodlines coming in, very important upgrade. This villager is not dying. Of course, Hera has Loom. Arabia player, you know you need Loom. And 1 more villager going down. Now the Knights are under attack. Now the Plumed Archers, actually. Mangonel, that was not a good idea. It's not getting protected, and this Knight is going to be able to take this mangonel down on his own. There we go. Not a good job this time. Should have kept the mangonel close to the Plumed Archers, but still, Kamigawa is raiding, is attacking. He is disturbing the economy from Hera, trying his best. Handcard coming in for him, and Hera is not very close to Imperial Age because he is investing a lot in the Knights now. He wants to win this Castle Age fight. At the same time, Kamigawa is nowhere close to Imperial Age either, and he should have a second castle right now. In my opinion, he's only on 3 with 3 villagers on stone. It's not enough, and the Plumed Archers have to run now. This is not looking good. A lot of free hits for those Knights with +2 and Bloodlines now even +1 attack. Hera doing Handguard, Heavy Plow coming in, and we have 2 TCs, but 2 TCs actually not enough in my opinion. And I want to see that second castle maybe protecting the main gold, or even better, maybe in front of the main stone to protect the third gold as well. Gold mining coming in. Town Watch for Hera, very important upgrade when you play Arabia style here. And now the Plumed Archers trying again to get a few shots. I think a monastery would be really good for Kamigawa here. I guess he's forgetting about that, because you get like 3 monks and you have a huge advantage against those Knights. You don't want to do 3 Knights to conversions, and then the monks can also heal the Plumed Archers. Not happening for now. Kamigawa is not going for any monasteries. Instead, the second castle coming up close to the first one, kind of covering this third goal. It's alright. And the Plumed Archer is now waiting for something to do. Looks like Hera is planning to go up to Imperial Age because he's not attacking anymore, and I don't see any more Knights coming up. And yes, he's pretty close actually, with almost enough stone for a castle, and he will probably need the trebuchets, unless he's going for siege rams immediately, and that's not going to be easy. But Hera has done a good job to defend his entrance, even though he doesn't have walls, so showing how good he is on Arabia. And of course this is pretty protected. When it comes to Arabia, this would be open, on the left hand side there would be an opening, something like that, usually at least. And there's the castle coming up kind of in front of the main goal, so Hera is fine at this point. And I think Kamigawa could have pushed a lot more, do a monastery, do a siege workshop forward, and then Hera might be in trouble. Like this, Hera is looking pretty decent right now, 100 villagers going up to Imperial Age. Kamigawa also going up. The question is, what can he do? He will need the pikemen or halberdiers to be more precise. Now Bloom Archers trying to take down knights, but again, 2+2, 4 pierce armor. That's not easy to deal with. And we're in the open field, no monks. This is not good. A lot of free hits again for those knights on the plumed archers. They need to run back and they need to wait for more. Fighting here underneath the 2 castles will be good. And I think Hera will go back immediately. There we go. And Hera might even use a monk to heal those knights. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But for now he's going petards. Interesting. Does he want to break in, like on the right hand side maybe? Of course his left hand side is pretty protected. The right hand side still open here, maybe. I cannot see it. And now we're waiting for both players to go up. We can see the pikeman upgrade from Kamigawa coming in immediately. Hera with good resources. I'm expecting Cavalier in +4 as soon as he reaches Imperial Age. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Plate Burning Armor, Cavalier upgrade. And the Plumed Archers again taking a bad fight. No protection for them whatsoever. That's not enough in numbers. They need to go back. And now Kamigawa suddenly is low military units. And Hera saying, I'm soon to have Cavalier +4 as well. And I'm going in right now. I'm going to do some damage on the Knights. Quick walls coming here, but the Knights could go in on this side. Kamigawa do the quick wall. Yes, house coming up. So not a good idea here. If this was walled, then maybe Kamigawa could get good trades here. Now Hera is sending more Cavaliers, should not do that. And a few villagers dying there for nothing. The Halberd is moving, but not enough. The Plumed Archers should go into the castle, but they are fighting. There we go. Kamigawa doing a good job at this point. Hera still in the score lead, still with a lot more villagers. Kamigawa was never able to get enough villagers for a good economy, and 69 villagers is a good number, but it's not enough, to be honest. And now the Trebuchet, the first one, coming up to hit that castle as expected. Hera even going for paladins right now. Yeah, that's pretty much the Arabia time you're expecting if you're not like Pocket and not being raided or something like that. I guess at least. I'm not an Arabia expert, I'm an Arabia big noob. And now +4 is on the way as well, so those paladins, soon to be paladins, will be fully upgraded. Husbandry I guess was done, I'm not sure. The Plumed Archers are really not strong enough. The first castle going down, no counter trebuchets. I think Hera is about to lose, to win this game and to win the set as well. Kamigawa should have pushed in Castle Age, in my opinion, when Hera was open. He could have gone with monks, and the knights would have done nothing. They all the time had to run away. And like this, not enough halberdiers, only 2 barracks, finally 3rd barracks coming up. But Kamigawa is low and everything, and he's calling GG. Very strong game from Hera, actually. Kamigawa was not able to, not courageous enough to go in with siege and monks and plumed archers. That would have maybe won him the game. 2 very interesting games in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed the set, and see ya in the next ones. GG.